This is a total departure from what you've done in the past.
They all will tell you this is the genre that Nikhil Advani was meant to make.
But that's what everyone says. That's what, everybody says.
But he's still known because of Kal Ho Na Ho.
On the set, the way he screams and shouts, there's no way he can make a love story.
Yeah, he's a dragon.
I mean, there is no chance.
The question is once again, what really happened?
Yeah,
He'll be saying, "Hey, hold on, kissa, yaar, kissa, kiss."
I turned 40, and so you can call this my midlife crisis.
Be quiet.
Whose idea was it in terms of story as such?
My driver, he asked me, अगर US Osama को लेके आ सकते, हम लोग क्यों नहीं कर सकते?
The D means dare, you know.
For you it is?
Chef for him and
D is?
Dumbo.
You're playing Irfan's wife, and I think you have a son as well, Kabir, I believe. Tell us more about this angle of yours and how the family plays a part in maybe a guy who's on a mission as such.
I suppose it gives another dimension to Wali Khan, where he's not just an audience, he's also a human being. I think there's a slight human touch to it.
And you are part of the team as well. Could you tell us more about your character?
एक आदमी है जो कि मुंबई आता है पैसा कमाने के लिए एंड देन उसको रॉक के जो चीफ हैं नासिर सर ने प्ले किया कैरेक्टर उनकी नज़र में आता हूँ एंड देन इंडियाज़ मोस्ट वांटेड पकड़ने के लिए भेजता हूँ उसको
India's most wanted. You made a Patiala house, which I personally felt there were portions which I really liked, in fact. And now I've said it on camera before as well. I told Sajid Khan about it as well. So he said I have not seen it because he did not reply to my SMS. And now this is a total departure from what you've done in the past. Be it Islam, Kal Ho Na Ho, and it's something which is many people from within the industry, even before the promo came out, they were, Sujoy Ghosh apparently tweeted that I've heard a lot about Nikhil's film and all this thing. So what really happened to Nikhil Advani that people are saying some wonderful things about you as a technician in terms of what you've tried to achieve with this film. So what really happened?
I think can I answer that for him? Yeah, because I think it'll be really odd if he starts talking about, I did this and that and the other.
No, but I think there must be a chain of thought somewhere.
I know Nikhil now for about, say, the last 2 to 3 years. Okay, well, where we've really hung out and we've, discussed D-Day as a script. But before that, I mean, anybody who has worked with Nikhil, if it's Karan or, anybody, or a Shah Rukh or a Saif or, whoever has worked with Nikhil at close quarters, or a Niranjan, who's also part of
I think dialogues are very interesting.
Dialogues are very interesting. They all will tell you this is the genre that Nikhil Advani was meant to make. He was always a director who is and from this genre, not from a Kal Ho Na Ho, or a Patiala House, or any of these films. That's something he just did because.
But that's what everyone says. That's what, everybody says.
But he's still known because of Kal Ho Na Ho.
And if you see him, and I think all of us will vouch for him on the set, the way he screams and shouts, there's no way he can make a love story.
Yeah, he's a dragon.
I mean, there is no chance.
The question is once again, what really happened?
Yeah,
He'll be saying, "Hey, hold on, kissa, yaar, kiss."
I turned 40, and so you can call this my midlife crisis.
Be quiet.
So I don't know, yaar. It's simple. I think
this is it.
I think
you
what
have
happens.
to see him.
Whose idea was it in terms of story as such?
My driver, he asked me, अगर US Osama को लेके आ सकते, हम लोग क्यों नहीं कर सकते?
Your driver is the basic trigger point.
My grateful acknowledgement, Ramesh.
Achha, you're doing that.
People should call him up.
People should call him up. I'm not responsible for this.
his decision to make this kind of film, this kind of treatment, has a kind of synergy with the characters, what they are doing in the film. I find them a little foolish because the kind of attempt they are trying to do is too big and too profound, and it's too meaningful for them if they can really pull it off. And for me, his film is D means dare,
D definitely means can mean a lot of things. In fact,
a lot of things, but for me, it could be downfall, it could be dare, it could be destiny, whatever. But it's a daring
for you it is?
Step for him, and
D is
Dumbo.
You've worked in Hollywood, in fact, you've done some fantastic work there. Technically, this film is very sound, in fact. Considering you've worked in Hollywood films, how technically will you rate it, honestly, if you have to, in fact?
When I was watching the film, right now, I haven't seen this, is the first time I saw this footage. and I really wanted to shout and whistle when Arjun came, came into the lift, down the lift, and he, aims a pistol. That time I really wanted to whistle. It was outstanding. I wanted to hug him, and I wanted to whistle on Arjun's, entry. It was fantastic. It's world class.